Hi there, students. Uppity. Okay, uppity means snobbish, arrogant, self-important. Well, in reality, we use it in two different ways that are quite closely linked. So, somebody who has or believes they have a very high social standing, and then they start letting people know it. This is being uppity. So, although she was a duchess, she was not uppity and arrogant. Yeah? She didn't perpetually show everybody that she had a higher social status than everyone else and make them feel it. Uppity. The other way we use uppity is when somebody who's perhaps has a lower social standing does not give in to control easily. They're not deferential. They act above their station. Notice in both of these usages, uppity is criticizing. It's saying this is a bad behavior. So, for example, the kids are getting very uppity and they demand that we let them use the house to have a party. Okay, so they're being self-assertive and saying we have rights too. You use uppity in this second way to say that somebody is taking prerogatives that they're not entitled to. So the workers became very uppity and demanded exactly the same rights as the bosses. I don't see anything wrong with that. But the bosses became uppity, snobbish and arrogant, and then there was a strike. So uppity, we use it either meaning to get above your station in life, to get too big for your boots, meaning to assume things that maybe are not your responsibility or not what you are entitled to, or to behave in a very snobbish and arrogant way, showing everyone that you are much better than them. So I tried to argue with the traffic warden when he gave me a parking ticket, a fine, but he became very uppity and officious. Maybe you need to go to resolve some paperwork with the administration, and the person at the window, who is just a lowly clerk, becomes very uppity, and they are not deferential to you, and they're not helpful at all. So they also use uppity in a way to give the idea of being rude and disrespectful. Yeah? The workers became uppity. Okay, they wanted things of a higher social standing and believed they were due them. Or the bosses became uppity. They became snobbish, self-important, and they said we're terribly important. Okay, so it works in both of those ways. The cleaning staff are becoming very uppity, and they want things that I do not think are appropriate. It's talking about acting above your social position. Yeah, I don't think people should have better or worse social positions, but it is the reality of life. Yeah, so uppity, asking for things or acting above your station. Either somebody in a low position demanding things of a higher position or taking on prerogatives that they're not entitled to, or somebody of high social position being snobbish and saying, I'm terribly important. They're being haughty and looking down on everyone else. So in many ways, both of these meanings are the same. Uppity is probably slightly informal. The word uppity itself sounds a little bit posh. You could use it in a conversation in the pub. I guess you could use it if you were doing something of medium formality. But I think in a very formal situation, snobbish, arrogant, getting above your station, getting too big for your boots, no, I think that's less formal. Okay? So, uppity. He was very uppity. He acted in a very uppity way. So it's an adjective. Okay? Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Uppity.